Yo, what's good, y'all? It's your boy Brody. Thank y'all as always for tapping into the broadcast network. And I put this video off for about a week because I was praying that my thoughts and my feelings would change on this topic. But J. Cole. He put out a new song last week, Port Antonio, where he finally addressed the Kendrick Lamar and Drake battle that we saw earlier back in the summertime. And his remarks really baffled me. Matter of fact, before I even go into detail about those remarks, let me play a few of them for you just so y'all can get an understanding of where I'm coming from.
I pulled the plug because I seen where that was about to go. They wanted blood, they wanted clicks to make their pockets grow. They see this fire in my pen and think I'm dodging smoke. I wouldn't have lost the battle, dog. I would have lost the bro. I would have gained a foe. And all for what? Just to attain some old props from strangers that don't got a clue what I've been aiming for since the age of 14. Jermaine is no king if that means I gotta dig up dirt and pay the whole team of algorithm bot niggas just to sway the whole thing on social media, competing for your favorable memes to be considered best or live and rest. The weight of both things. I understand the thirst of being first that made them both swing, protecting legacies. So lines got crossed, perhaps regrettably. My friends went to war, I walked away with all they blood on me. Now some will discredit me, try wipe away my pedigree, but please find a nigga out that's rapping this incredibly.
Alright, so there you go. Y'all heard it. Cole had to say in Port Antonio about the whole situation. And the thing that is baffling to me about him and his comments is that he seemed just completely oblivious to his role in this entire battle, because J. Cole isn't some type of innocent bystander in this whole thing. Like, he is very much so involved in this, just as much as Drake and Kendrick Lamar. Not more, but just as much. And the reason why I say that is because let's take things back over the last 10 years when we really talk about this big three conversation between Cole, Kendrick, and Drake, right? All three of them have thrown little subliminal shots at one another throughout these 10 years. All three of them have claimed themselves to be the best rapper alive throughout the last 10 years. The debate amongst the fans has been between the three of them throughout the last 10 years. And the song and the lyrics that started this entire battle was J. Cole's lyrics. When you talk about the big three, is it Kendrick, Aubrey, or me? Like, dog, those are your lyrics, man. Your lyrics. And that's what Kendrick used and like that, which then in turn made you be the first person to respond to like that as well. And Cole apologized and said spiritually the song that he made, 7 Minute Drill, didn't sit right with him. He didn't feel right spiritually about this whole beef situation. At the time, I said I respect it. Although I wouldn't necessarily do it, I can respect someone who's, when their spirit ain't set right with something, they go with what their spirit says and they change it, right? But for you to come back in the end and try to play revisionist history, like, oh, you know, I saw where this was about to go and that's why I backed out the beef. How did you know where it was about to go, bruh? Like, I much rather, instead of him, and I understand that music is always going to be the best way to address this, but I'd much rather him come out and just say, Schoolboy Q let me know that, hey, this is some personal beef between them two. You don't want to get involved. Cool, I can respect that and I can understand that. But to make it seem like you made some sort of strategic play to back out, nah, bro, no. And then also just with that as well, Cole continues to try to play both sides and play this middle of, I'm gonna be cool with everybody. Dog, you responded. First off, you responded to Kendrick with a diss record towards him. And, you know, I think Kendrick understands the competitiveness of hip hop. He might feel some type of way about that record, but I think he understands the competitiveness of it, and that, look, he gonna have to get he gonna have to say something back in response. But I think for you to sit here and act like Kendrick is about to sit and talk about your family and all this, nah, I really think that everyone would have had a universal understanding, with you at least. Keep it about rap. Like, this isn't deeper than rap with you. This is just a rap beef. And not even really beef. It's more like, hey, we need to figure out who's the best. So it's just weird to me that people around Cole think this is a good idea for him to continue to talk about this beef and continue to try to play this middle ground. Because even with this song as well, in the end, he's trying to talk to Drake about, you know, how he's still gonna appreciate him and all that. Man, if I'm Drake, I don't want to be cool with you because you ran out on me when it was supposed to be a handicap match. And if I'm Kendrick, I mean, I ain't gonna say that I'm not gonna have no beef with you, because I wouldn't necessarily have a beef with him. 7 Minute Drill wasn't a beef worthy song, in all honesty. But I'd definitely be looking at you like, bro, like, you, like, huh? Like, that was a bad move. And then on top of that, the thing that's most disappointing about all of this with Cole is that J. Cole has always branded himself as I'm here to rap like it's sport. Like, I'm here to be the best rapper. I'm here to show y'all that there's nobody better than me. No matter the song that I'm on, I'm gonna let it be known that I'm the best. And for him to go out like that, for him to go out like this in a time of battle, it's just interesting. And I don't know, like, J. Cole to me is still lyrically one of the greatest rappers I've ever heard. He's always gonna be one of my favorite rappers. North Carolina representing always. But dog, as your homie, as someone who's such a huge fan of your music, bruh, you gotta stop. You gotta stop, bro. You gotta stop, Cole. Love you to death, man, but you gotta stop, because you're not moving right. If you still want to be taken seriously as an MC and not have people coming for your spot, you gonna have to find another route. And you can't live this fall off gimmick, bro. Like you can't live the album title, because it's just so ironic that you named your album title this, and then you go out and do what you've been doing. So, all in all, Cole, just please stop. No more. No mas. No mas. But y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section below about Port Antonio. What y'all think about J. Cole and this whole big battle between Kendrick and Drake, and just what do y'all see happening next with Cole, bro? So thank y'all as always for having into the Broadcast Network. This has been your boy Brody, and I'll catch y'all later. Peace.